All right, everyone, here we are with ticker symbol Nndm, Nano Dimensions. And before we jump into this chart, I want to say welcome to all the first-time viewers and investors. Welcome to the channel, Invest for Tomorrow. To all the subscribers, welcome back. And towards the end of this video, I have a new ticker symbol you won't want to miss for first-time viewers and for subscribers and viewers that may have overlooked it. I talked about it 2 weeks ago. We're going to look over the chart, how it's been reacting, and how it's doing. Another thing too that I want every single investor to be aware of, I have just went ahead and made a stock video talking about how I pick stocks, why I pick them, and giving more information to you guys on why I do this towards the end of the videos. So if you're interested in knowing more about that, just comment down below. I'll share the link with you guys, and all I ask from you guys is to hit that like button for this video and the next video, and share it with your friends and community so more investors are aware of the intentionality and the purpose and goal here for Invest for Tomorrow in the YouTube channel. So let's go ahead and jump in here with Nano Dimensions. It's been falling a little bit. Yesterday we saw that ARK Invest sold some of their shares. So right now things with Nano Dimensions are honestly going up and down, and there's a lot of volatility and uncertainty. And then going into the middle of February, a lot of people are like, what's going on? What is the vote that's going to happen? Well, they're trying to vote to have more shares. And then also we came across the information that other investors and viewers took the time to share with me, and a lot of people were commenting down below that Nano Dimensions is looking to merge or do an acquisition in Europe. So what does that mean for the stock in the long term? I believe there's potential. I mean, it's expanding. It's becoming international. It already was, but even more, right? And they say it. They want to expand vertically. They're not talking about horizontally in the upward direction, if not vertically in a sideways movement all around the globe. So let's go ahead and see here how ARK Invest reacted to this pullback. Because I've been noticing on the ups, they sell, and on the pullbacks, we're going to see what they do. So this is today's ARKQ. So let's look at yesterday's ARKQ. Oh, excuse me, that's W. So here we are with 2-3. Today's 2-4. That was yesterday. 6,946,869 shares, right? And today they went ahead and now they have 7,005,747. So when you look at the difference, they've gone up by about 50,000, almost 60,000 and some change, right? In this total amount here of change for ARKQ from yesterday to today. So they bought more shares on the way down. When it went up, they sold some. Now, here we are with ARKW today. Let's look at ARKW yesterday. They were at 4,374,168, and ARKW today, they're at 4,444,574. So when we look at that difference, right, that went up by another 70,000. So when you put both of them together, they're adding a position of over 100,000 shares between both ETFs. Now, a lot of people mention, what about IZRL? So I've been stating it in every single video so other investors are aware. IZRL works as an index fund. It's an ETF index. It's not an ETF like ARKW and ARKQ, where they're trying to grow their position so that the position can grow on its own, right? Every single one of those on ARKQ and ARKW ETF, they fluctuate on their own. Well, it's a little bit different with IZRL. They all fluctuate together. If one goes up, all go up. If one goes down, all go down. So Nano Dimensions' position in IZRL for ARK Invest ETF/index isn't really a position that they're planning on holding. It moves around and fluctuates with the whole entire index fund, okay? These ETFs, they move individually at their own pace based off of ARK Invest either rebalancing or growing their position because they're truly bullish. So I found that interesting. They added more to their position now. So now we need to watch carefully. What is it that they're really trying to do? Are they like day trading now? Some of these stocks, like buying on the way down, selling on the way up. The good thing is that they're still holding over 6 million on one of them, and the other one 4 million, a total of 10 million so far. So we really would be alarmed or look at it as a red flag, and it might even go ahead and show itself in the chart if they sell a large position. So let's see our new support here and our new resistance in just a moment. So support here is 1449. The 50-day moving average is 1518. That needs to be broken through to end up back in bullish territory. As long as we're below it, we're in bearish territory. If this breaks through 1449, that is a very important point, very close to it here at 1445. That is a support that we would have used based off the history of the chart. So now if both of these get broken through 1449 and 1445, the next one is down here at 1377 to see if the bulls are trying to reappear or are the bears tearing this one down fairly fast. But this is the lowest point in this downward trend. So 1449, I highly suggest paying close attention to. Now, here we are with our resistance. This resistance does not signify that the bulls have gained control if they break through it. This is a point of reference to go ahead and see how the stock's reacting and where the momentum is going. 1487 is our resistance, and it does not guarantee that the bulls have made it back into bullish territory. This is a point of reference to use as an indicator to let us know where the momentum is going and if the bulls are getting closer to the 50-day moving average. So 1487 is very important to watch and pay close attention to. And yes, the bulls need to break through it, but it doesn't guarantee them leverage back over the chart until they break through the 50-day moving average and end up back in bullish territory. I hope that with these cues, you guys are well equipped for tomorrow's trading day. As always, if you found the video helpful and informative, please do so and subscribe. Don't forget to click on the bell to turn on all notifications and not miss a single video that I post. Share this with your friends and community, and don't forget to hit the like button to let me know you watch this video. Stay tuned for the end of this video because the second half, there's a lot of information on the ticker symbol you won't want to miss, so you can add it to your watch list. And if you're interested, comment down below so I can share with you the most recent video where I talked about how I pick these stocks, and I would like for every single subscriber and viewer to understand the purpose and goal from Invest for Tomorrow here on the YouTube channel for this reasoning and purpose. So stay tuned and comment down below if you're interested on more information on that. So for everyone that has stayed to this point in the video, the ticker symbol I'm about to share with you guys is one that we touched base on previously a couple weeks ago. We're going to look at its chart and how it's been reacting, and also reiterate some information because there's been a lot of new subscribers that have probably missed this, and also viewers and subscribers that may have overlooked it, just trying to get all the information on obviously the charts that they were looking for, and they didn't have time to stay towards the end. I highly suggest, if you're coming across this part of the video today and it's your first time, or you do it sometimes but not frequently enough, because I do it every single day, I suggest staying till the end because there's a lot of information you won't want to miss. Now, yesterday's was a little bit longer than usual. I was trying to talk about different advice and different things on how I use charts and different parts of a stock to make a decision on why it might be something you want to add to your watch list. But the ticker symbol we're about to talk about is CLNE, Clean Energy Fuels Corporation. Now, this stock has so much room moving forward. We've talked about it. I mean, it's been growing. We've talked about the healthy consolidation. That's what each of these circles are. Obviously, the volatility of the market will always exist, but it's had its periods of consolidating and going to newer highs. And now we saw it kind of dip, right? After hitting a new high, we talked about it right here. I had circled here and I said, okay, we want to watch this if it's going to pull down, any lower, closer to $8, maybe $7, and then pull right back up. Well, that wasn't the case. It ran up right after, hit new highs, pulled back down, right, to around $10, and now we just ran back up again. So this is actually having trouble staying above $12 and staying around the $11 range, and then it falls back to 10 because we could see how it's been there since the beginning of January almost, right? And towards the end, starting February, it was back around the $10 mark. So it's been hanging around 10 and some change to 11 and some change. Now, it's back up, it hit new highs, and we want to see this consolidate up here so that this can start to have some effect of staying and holding itself up above $12, and then it can break out to newer highs and new resistance levels for the next catalyst or good news. But when we look at this chart overall, right, all it's been doing is going up, and I've talked about the potential this has moving forward throughout the year. Now, this is in the Clean Energy Fuels Corporation sector, right? I mean, the name literally says it all. A lot of people focus on fuel cell. A lot of people focus on Blink, right? A lot of people focus on Plug Power and SEB, right? All these different ones that are, making these runs. But sometimes we're overlooking others that are running as well, where there's so much more room, right, beyond this upward trend for a stock that's such a small market cap, right? Only $2 billion, and it's already at $12 and some change. And as this company continues to grow, the stock will continue to grow, as well as their profit margins, right? They finally became profitable in 2019, and for 2020, they've had some struggling, okay? I'm not going to lie, but there is potential going into 2021 to receive some funding and so forth. And also, as this becomes more of a norm and their innovation starts to be used as a regular type of system and way of using energy overall. So CLNE, you definitely want to have on your watch list. There's so much potential moving forward. Obviously, the volatility of the market will always exist, but when you look at this chart, it just keeps on pushing up to newer levels, and I can only imagine this continuing into the year and probably even the next coming years. So do your due diligence, do your research. I just wanted to touch base on this again. I look forward to seeing anyone's comments that has already watched the previous videos. And did you take a position? Did you do some research? And what did you find? And what's your understanding from what you found? So I look forward to hearing that from you guys. And for any first-time viewers and investors, how do you feel about this chart and this company overall? Thank you guys always for watching. I'm not here to tell you guys to buy, sell, or hold any position on any stocks that we talk about here. I'm just here to enlighten you guys on information and opportunities that the market is showing, and you guys have to do your own due diligence and research to make your own rational decisions as investors. So thank you once again, and let's make some money.